it's Mike coming at you with another Planet Coaster live stream. Hey everybody, thank you ever so much for joining. Hello Welfare, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm very good, Matty. Looking forward to tonight.
Oh yes, let's get the camera on. Turn on camera.
Get ready for those up
Hello,
short shots.
There we go. No, I'd already got the camera all set up, all ready to go. I've managed to work it out that I can get it sorted beforehand, so I can get the camera sorted before I actually go live. So no more upskirt shots, I'm afraid. Everybody, I'm sorry. I hope everybody is doing well.
Watch the numbers drop now.
Yeah, that's it. No more upskirt shots so everyone leaves. Oh, we've got so many people in the chat. Hello, everybody. There's too many to go through. So hello to everybody. I'll just say hello to all. Hello. Right, Welfare. We have got some big hitters tonight. But just before we hop into the streams, just some quick talking points, just repeating myself from last night. So for anybody that hasn't seen last night's yet, first of all, what you're doing, make sure to go back and check them out. They're all amazing. The PC footage, you may notice a dip in the quality. I did do the best that I could, but with recording off a Steam Deck, it was quite difficult. So, yeah, I tried the best that I could. All submissions are shown equally between 3 and 6 minutes. They're all shown equally and fairly as best as I could. There's going to be timestamps in each live stream, so you can hop from submission to submission. So come Tuesday when they're all done, if you want to refresh your memory, you can go back and check every single live stream. There'll be timestamps in all of them, so you can just very quickly have a look. Let's make sure we're all nice to everybody tonight. No critiquing other people's creations. I know I don't have to say that to you guys, but just a quick heads up regardless. Big thank you to everybody for making this possible. And yeah, as I just said, the voting form will be up on Tuesday. Right, there we go. Done. I've whizzed through that. That's the important stuff out of the way, the boring stuff. Right, Welfare, are you ready? We have got some heavy hitters tonight, buddy.
Yeah, let's do this.
We have got some heavy hitters. So who have we got tonight? We have got... Let me get the right web page up. So we've got Chrissy82. We have got CMilesKC. We have got CoasterGaming. I'm looking at my laptop. I'm not ignoring the screen. I'm looking at my laptop. That's why. We've got Deathfearsnone. We have DisDad TV. We have Dan's Theme Park. We have Dragonborn McQueen. We have dylanpyra. We have Flooded Tombs. Fuero. Green J Bird, I Am Possible, and finishing off the stream with Icicles. So another 13 to go through. So we'll be almost halfway once we've done tonight, Welfare. 26 will be done. We'll have 27 left.
And there's some real good creators in that list, isn't there?
Oh, yes. We've got some big hitters tonight. We've got a lot of PC tonight. We've got 8 PC, 3 PlayStation 2 Xbox tonight. So... right, let's do it. Let's get going. So, Chrissy82, first off tonight is a PC creation. The description reads, "This is my submission for Iron Matty's Dragon Coaster contest. Nothing else. So, let's go. Let's do it." Oh, I'm excited for this. I've already made sure to turn up the sound. Oh, very quickly. So last night, if anybody who watched last night's stream, you'll remember that I turned up the volume to 200%. So you were able to hear all of the first lot of submissions, but then the second bit, I think it was the final 3, I think it was, I didn't turn it up to 200%, which is why it was a bit quieter. So I've already gone through, they're already all 200%, so we should be able to hear everything this time. So there we go. Right, Welfare, look at this!
I'm loving that font already.
How good is that?
The shark and stuff. I'd like to know what that was made out of.
What, the shark in the background?
No, the font. I know how the shark
I was going
is
to say,
made. I know the shark's in game, yeah.
Oh, I haven't done a t-shirt. I'm sorry, Squirrel. T-shirt reveal. Hello! There you go, that's the t-shirt for today. I'm sorry, I forgot that. I knew I forgot something. There you go. And
I said this last night to you. You've got to get on brand. It's got to be Fanta and a t-shirt. You've got to tell people this before we start.
I know, I'm sorry.
Give the people what they want, Matty. Give the people what they want.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love this. When I looked at this, I was like, how the hell has Chrissy managed to get this in the area? Quick disclaimer, this is not Chrissy, my wife. This is a different Chrissy. So this is Chrissy with 2 5s and a Y. Mine, Chrissy, is Chrissy with 2 S's. So yeah, 2 different people before people think this is my wife. It's not. But yeah, I love this. I do get better with the camera as we go on. We have so many PC footage tonight. I do get better as we go. I eventually learned that I can walk using W. But yeah, this is all inside the border welfare.
And it's a very strong start to the night, isn't it?
Oh,
very
yes.
Strong start.
Oh, yes. You wish you
just sort of gives you a flavour of what's to come.
Yeah. And look at this. It's so good. I mean, I'm only familiar with 2 of Chris's works. One being her mini park for Moomin's contest, Who Dis contest, and then this. And I'm a huge fan of her work already. She is so talented at this game. Well, yeah, amazing.
Makes you want to see more.
Yeah, definitely.
I really want to see more of her work.
Well, right, off we go. I'm going to come to you first before we go, but just before we do, Squirrel, I did just show, but I'll do it again just in case you didn't see. So it's an Iron Matty Hello t-shirt tonight. So there you go. So just in case you'd missed that before. Right, Welfare, coming to you first. What did you think of that, buddy?
Loved it. It was pretty much perfect. It's great theming, good coaster, pacing was great throughout. Loved the music. One of my personal favourites, the sea shanty. Yeah, loved it. Can't speak highly enough of it. Yeah, definitely one of my favourites.
Yeah, it's so good. It was just me and Welfare singing. Yeah, that wasn't even the sound of the coaster. That wasn't even background noise of the coaster. That was me and Welfare just doing pirate songs. Yeah, absolutely incredible. Sorry, go on, buddy.
Fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, it's so good.
And the lighting as well is just exemplary. It's so ambient, so beautifully lit all the way around. The theming, the coaster itself was absolutely fantastic. It was absolutely brilliant. And another one, once again, to look out for. We're going to keep saying that as it goes on, but yeah, another one to watch out for. Up there with amongst one of my favourites.
Over the 4 nights, it's going to get repetitive when we're going to say how are you going to vote. This is so great because every submission so far has been worthy of your votes.
I know, right? I know. Good luck. Right, so we move on to our second submission of the night. We have the Great Wall created by CMilesKC. And the description reads, "Welcome to the Great Wall. This creation features all in-game music and parts, no TMTK, no custom files. Welcome to the Great Wall. I thought of this idea when I saw mini-golf courses as a child. I would always see a small model of the Great Pyramids, Mount Rushmore, Golden Gate, etc. Then when there was the Great Wall, I wanted to see what a small model of it would look like as a coaster. The combination of the mini-golf aspect and being a kid's coaster kind of goes together in my opinion. Enjoy your journey through the Ming Dynasty. Beware of dragons and spiders of unusual size, Easter eggs. Have fun at the Great Wall." Now, yeah, I've just seen Dan say, did I fix the pathing? CM Miles, I know I made a disclaimer yesterday at the start of the video that there were a couple of submissions I may have butchered the pathing with. This was certainly one of them. I know that you put a video up explaining how to do it, but I kind of forgot. I'm sorry with everything else that was going on. So yeah, the pathing isn't exact to how it's supposed to be, guys. So just that's not his fault, that's my fault. So right, let's go. This one's amazing.
Oh, nice.
How good is that? He was right in the description. It goes hand in hand together so well.
Yeah, really nice.
Oh, thank you ever so much, Chen. Hope you're all right, buddy. I'll catch you soon. Yeah, the original pathing that I placed wasn't the greatest, Dan. I'm aware of that. I completely butchered it. But the theming all the way around this is so well done. Just the use of the vines and the weeds on the side of the building. And then he's covered all the track as well. Look as it goes across the wall.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Sometimes I forget that I'm doing this with you, and I go quiet because I'm staring at bits and pieces again. Like, what have they done there?
Yeah, the use of the foliage all the way around this is so good.
Is it fully custom supported, or have they just added stuff to it?
There is some custom supports around it. I don't believe it's all custom supported, I don't think, but it's mostly custom supported. And the lighting of this, I mean, this is a nighttime coaster anyway. We're supposed to ride this at night, which we will do in a second. But there you go. I managed to navigate my way down the path, look, just about. And beautiful station. All right, off we go. I think, along with Mystics, that may be one of my favourite actual coasters of the contest. I think that was fantastic. I love all the elements of it. It was really smooth. The theming all the way around was amazing. The triggered effects, the lighting is just beautiful. So well done. And the description, yeah, you're exactly right. The Great Wall and a coaster just go hand in hand together so well. So yeah, what a submission. Fantastic. What did you think, Welfare?
Yeah, you said it all. It was the layout is short but sweet. Yeah, but yes, great coaster, and you just mirror everything you just said. It was really well themed. Yeah, great job.
And some really nice head chopper moments on there as well. Like kind of as you swoop underneath the bridge and then you go over the buildings at the top of the wall. Yeah, really, really well done. And then you had the shooting star.
Apparently, there was a big finale on lap 3, which you missed.
I cut it off at the end of lap 2. That's why, because I thought I did put in the rules only put 2 laps. Don't put any more than 2 laps, and with it being quite a long ride and keeping all the submissions around the same time, I didn't do the full 3 laps. So yeah, apologies about that. Then I did actually miss the big finale. Then I'm sorry, but I love that shooting star that went on. Really, really nicely done. Right, so we move on to our third submission of the night, which is a Xbox submission. So this is by CoasterGaming, and the description literally is just instructions on how to place the pathing. I believe this is another one that I didn't do the greatest job at the pathing, so just ignore that a little bit, but off we go. A little bit of a shorter stream tonight, guys. I think it's only about 1 hour and 5 minutes tonight. It's not going to be quite as long as it was last night. But another really nice castle build again, look. Nice use of foliage around there.
Got that realism with the ladders and stuff going up.
Yeah, there's lots of touch to realism.
Backstage area.
See, all them doors, they are all actual emergency exits to the ride itself. So as we go around the ride, you'll be able to like kind of spot all of the emergency exits, and these actually come out of the doors that are placed around the outside, which I thought was a great touch.
Yep.
You got the ventilation on the back. I like how you've just changed the colour at the back there, so it's not all one same colour. You've got the light blue, you've got the shutter there just for the truck access, and then you've got lots and lots and lots of aircon at the back.
Yeah, it's going to be cold on this ride.
Yeah. But
It's going to be very well ventilated.
yeah, great touch of realism. I love to see stuff like that, just thinking of them realistic aspects, especially with the emergency exits on the ride. You can tell it's back to a console one with the camera work again, can't you? You can tell the PC and the console ones just from the camera work alone. Well, we've got a shop just in here where the exit comes down, so we will come down and have a look at the shop after. And we have Dragon's Lair Fire and Ice. So you got the on-ride photos just there, and then that's where the exit would come down. You got the photo booths, of course, with all the people there. Got your t-shirts. A couple of people did shops on the exit.
Nice touch using the screens just to show merch rather than using your piece count to build them.
Yeah. So we'll walk down the queue path. I'm trying to keep up with the chat as well, I'm sorry. Chat's very busy again tonight. Lovely to see you all here again tonight. Last night's stream was really successful, and this one is looking equally so. I've got a feeling that some of these coaster supports may have possibly supposed to have been off when the pathing went down. I think that's maybe where the pathing didn't quite go right in some places. Oh, up we come. Up to the station. So we've got a nice queue line. I really like that queue. And up into the station. Oh, this is CoasterGaming, Jan. But off we go for a ride. Enjoy. So, coming to you first, Welfare, what do you think of that, buddy?
Yeah, like there's some really great touches of realism on this. It's one of the most realism-based ones we've seen, with all the trussing that you can see it, and even if you're not looking, when you're looking down, you can see fire exits and stuff like that. Yeah, great work.
Yeah, agreed. I love seeing stuff like that. It's the type of stuff that I expect to see when I look at the likes of Flooded Tombs and Bertie and NH99. I expect them kind of realism touches from them, so it's really nice to see somebody else implementing them into their parks. But yeah, fantastic job, really nice coaster, great theming all the way around. I like the fact that it was changing from night to day as it was going in and out of the building itself. Yeah, great job. Hello Cloud, thank you ever so much for joining, buddy. But yeah, really nice submission.
Really nice work with the time machine and stuff to when it goes in and out of the building. Yeah, good work, great job.
Yeah, another great coaster once again. So, and it looks quite nice at night, just some subtle lighting with the torches going down the queue path right there. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I think I may have... See, this is the only thing with pre-filming. Sometimes we've managed to time it quite well every single time, where it's kind of like transitioned into the next one. But I think this one I've given a bit too long. Come on, right. Oh, there's a ride camera there, look. That was actually activating.
I didn't even see that on the ride.
Right, so
It makes sense because it's got the bit at the bottom.
Dan's theme park. So I've got the description on my phone rather than on the laptop here. So the story for this one: Dragon's Spire. Oh my days! Dragon's Pyre Peak has long been home of the last remaining dragons. This year, for the first time, you can explore the mountain and ride the dragons. Your expedition includes hiking up Dragon's Spire Peak, riding the legendary dragons who live there, and staying on the mountain in log cabins. Be warned, however, the mountain is not friendly. Jan expecting memes. You're actually wrong. You're actually wrong. This actually a really good, serious submission from Dan. I was surprised myself. I was opening it expecting it to be a giant meme one, and it's not. He's done a really serious, sensible submission this time.
I was expecting to like for you to open it up and it would just be one loop around a massive water feature.
I must admit, so was I. When I downloaded it, I thought this is going to be a
circle.
meme. No, he's
just
actually
a circle around a waterfall.
This is the type of stuff that I know Dan is capable of. He's actually showing off his talent here, and Dan is very, very talented at the game. He just does a lot of meme things that make people forget how good he actually is.
That's very cool. That rock work.
Just really making cool. The dragon out of the rock. So a bit of a... Yeah, it's all rock work, isn't it? I was going to say there's a mixture of terrain and rock work, but there's not. It's all rock work, isn't it? Because, of course, there's no terrain work.
Terrain.
Yeah, of course.
Very nice build.
And the rock work and the foliage around here, like using the alpine trees and the alpine rocks, it really kind of like makes it feel like a mountain top, like it's supposed to be. The description said like it's supposed to be a mountain peak, didn't it? And it kind of like really gives that vibes with the use of the rocks and everything. Well, here we go. We'll come down
this
the
is looking great.
Right, here we go. I'm getting there. I'm getting better. Look, holy dragons.
It just looks like someone that's broke one leg this time.
It's getting better. It's getting better. I believe by the time we get to around the F submissions in the PC is when I realised that I could actually walk up them properly. So it does get a little bit better. I got stuck on that light, which is why I had to get around it. But I love this station. I love how the scarola comes through the roof of the canopy and all the rocks in the background. But right, off we go. Right, coming to you first. What did you think of that, mate?
Yeah, great work. A little disappointed that it wasn't just one giant meme around a water feature. I was sort of hoping that from Dan, that he's actually done something really good instead. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
It's nice to see that Dan can actually show off sometimes what he's capable of, because he is a very, very talented builder. And like kind of sometimes, like if you keep doing like the meme and joke submissions, people like kind of will only associate you with that, and they'll forget how good you actually are at the game. And I think like with this submission, he's actually proved just how good he was. Like the amount of trigger work that was going on around it, then the times of day changes. Obviously the dragon breathes fire like a lot of the others do. Yeah, it's just a really, really good job. Thanks ever so much, Cloud. Have fun at work, mate.
It's good to see him flex his skills, really.
Yeah, and also as well, one thing I hadn't picked up on, look at the custom supporting. I'm pointing, like everyone can see what I'm pointing at. Look at the custom supporting as it goes up the hill. Like as it spirals around using the wooden beams.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that's a really nice touch. I like that. But, right, we move on to Deathfearsnone, the first person to submit in this contest. They submitted this contest within 24 hours of the contest being announced, because he was going on holiday. And when you see what he's done in 24 hours, this is going to be another top contender. It's amazing. So the description reads: this contest entry is centered around the Slitherfang in Horizon Forbidden West. Enjoy this small, compact coaster. So, have you played Horizon?
I haven't, no.
Okay. Well, suffice to say, the Slitherfang from Horizon is pretty much spot on. So anybody that has played Horizon Zero Dawn, you're going to know exactly what this is. It's so good. You can't really get a sense of it from like that front angle until I turn around, and then you can actually start seeing where it is, and the whole thing like goes around. Look,
it's one of those that's you've got so much to take in.
And again, 24 hours.
Yes, yeah, it's crazy.
I think it was about 18 hours, give or take. I announced it about 6 o'clock, and I think he'd submitted by about 10 o'clock the next night.
Wow, that's some going for this build.
I mean, anyone who does know Horizon Zero Dawn or Forbidden West, you'll know exactly what them Slitherfangs are, and they are so good. So, obviously, Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West, all the creatures are mechanical. So you kind of like got robot dinosaurs and robot snakes and everything, and that is pretty much spot on for what it actually is. I proper butchered the camera here. I got stuck. This is me trying to get out.
Even the sign just behind you. Obviously, we can't go back now, but there's so much detail.
What you mean like this? You mean like that?
But if you look at the detail in the wall just behind the sign.
Yeah.
All that detailing. But 24 hours. This is madness.
Yeah, so much detail just in them walls, and I hadn't even picked up on that as well. So yeah, great touch picking up on them. There you go. Just ignore my camera skills as I got stuck here. There you go. Zoom out time. There we go. There's so much detail going everywhere. It really does nail the feel of Horizon. Great game, by the way, for anyone that hasn't played it. Really do recommend it. Fantastic game. Anyone who owns a PlayStation 5, I believe it's free on there. The first one. Well worth going play. We've got another rolling rivulet going through the submission.
Love how that's just circling around. Is that the tail or the?
Yeah, you'll see it. You'll get a really good shot of it as we actually go on the ride. You get the good, like, real good sense of it. So off we go. Evening, Anthony. Hope you're well, buddy. Welfare, because you don't know anything about Horizon, I'm actually going to come to you first. What did you think of that, mate?
Loved it. The last drop was fantastic, going through the building structure and stuff. And I didn't expect the inversion. The inversion was really good as well.
Yeah, it comes as a bit of a surprise, doesn't it? You don't see it from the outside shot, do you, until you're on the ride itself?
No. Yeah, great job. Yeah, I would like to know the game so then I can relate it to what it's supposed to be, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. Good evening, Maurid. Thank you ever so much for joining, bud. Another really strong coaster submission. I think the coaster itself was amazing. How he's managed to fit all that into that area, because it's quite a long coaster as well, isn't it? It's one of the longer coasters of the contest, but absolutely brilliant, really smooth all the way around.
how they've managed to do that in that time is just
Crazy.
madness.
He'd done it in a couple of hours because he was originally going to be using mods because he'd almost done it in about 2 hours. And I said, no, you're not going to be able to use mods because the console players can't. So he's like, oh, I'm not sure I'm going to have time now because I'm going on holiday tomorrow. He's like, go on, I'll try and get it done. And yeah, managed to do it in that time because literally within 24 hours. So yeah, amazing job.
I tip my hat.
Amazing. So, right, we move on. I told you we had lots of PC tonight, didn't I? I wasn't joking. So, we have DisDad TV. So the description reads, inspired by Dragon Boat Festival races that have taken place for centuries across China and spread to other areas of the world. This blueprint takes guests on their very own dragon boat with a twist. There you go, words, Matty. You'll see a dragon boat under construction, tour a small Chinese village, and go for a whirlwind journey as you end the ride in style aboard your very own dragon boat. Still a work in progress, but I'll update soon after the contest. English, Matty, English. Right, we got that.
You were struggling there, mate, weren't you?
I think I need a shot, I think. I'm going to need a beer. Right.
You need to be shot.
Words are failing me.
Words.
So we've got another Asian build. Hang on, just talk a second. I'm taking a swig. I need one.
Take it. Well, you got a Fanta there?
Mm-hmm. What else? In fact, I've even got a bottle of Fanta next to me ready to fill it up with afterwards. But we've got another Asian theme. Yeah, another Asian theme. I like how it feels like kind of like a town, like kind of set in the middle of a town kind of thing. Like whereas there's been quite a few like Asian style builds, but they've all been kind of like out with loads of foliage and rockwork, whereas this one veers away from that and we've kind of like gone into a actual town itself. Like kind of a different approach on it. And this one didn't sit parallel to the ground either. So I had to actually raise it up a little bit. But I love that, what he'd done there. Right there with the bricks, just as you come in.
Yeah, it's like it's being built.
Yeah. Really nice touch there with them bricks. But as we come over, was this the one where I learned how to do the camera? No, not quite. I think it might be the next PC entry where I finally learnt.
I guess no from that beginning bit.
Yeah. Oh no, zooming around the submission is still terrible. It's just when I walk up the queue line it's better. Well, really nice theming all down the queue line. And come down. Butchered the path there, ignore that. Yeah, great theming around here. Sorry, I got stuck on the wall again.
Really nicely themed.
Yeah, great theming all the way around. And we've got a water coaster. So... yep, not the only water coaster of the contest. I will say no more, but off we go. Enjoy. Sorry, I'm just vibing to the music here. Evening, Shane. Thank you ever so much for joining, buddy. Yeah, this song's on Console Mystic. Yeah. We've just surpassed the number of viewers in this live stream from last night. Last night we hit 47. We've just hit 48. So thank you ever so much, everybody, for making this live stream even bigger. 49. There we go. Are we at 50? I see 49. Can I raise you one more? One more. Just one. But yeah. I love that. I think it was a really, really interesting take. I loved the fact that it was quite a slow ride, like kind of going around on the water. It really did feel like a boat tour. And I thought that was absolutely fantastic. And I know that DisDad's just said in the chat that he didn't really get time to finish it. I think that was really well done regardless. And I didn't really look at that thinking that's unfinished. To be honest, I thought that was really well done. Very original concept. I loved it. Yeah, one of the most unique and original ones. Probably up there with the Yahtzee one as one of the most original concepts of the entire contest. So yeah, great job. What did you think, Welfare? I didn't give you much time there, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. But pretty much exactly what you said. I love the concepts of it going like through the water and stuff. Yeah, fantastic job.
Yeah, really, really good job. Right, also, hello, Lauren. I didn't see you. You're kind of like hiding there in the chat. So, Icicles, I didn't realise you were hiding in the chat. Yeah, yours is the last one of tonight. But yeah, sneaky there, just hiding in the background.
We are now on. We was on 50 watching, and then it dropped down to 48.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for taking the time out of your Sunday evening to come and join me. Right, so the description for this reads, are you ready for this? This is a huge description. So it says...
Of course it is, it's Dragon. It's Dragonborn.
A themed junior coaster for all the family to enjoy. That's it. He didn't want to elaborate. Yeah, that was it. He didn't want to elaborate.
I thought this was going to be like an epic storytelling. It's Dragonborn.
Look at this. Just... Oh, it's so well done.
Is that the fence pieces as roof?
Yes. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. It kind of like feels very Norse mythology, doesn't it? It feels like it's ripped right out of God of War or something. Like just the way that he's done the foliage around, like the whole scenery is just themed to that kind of like Norse Viking theming.
Yeah.
Really well done.
Custom boat there, really good.
We've got another custom dragon. Because of course
Dragonborn's another one of those. Sorry, Dragonborn's another one of those that everything he builds just gets so like better and better, but not even by like a little bit. His skills are just improving so much. I
rate Dragonborn right up there with amongst the best of the best on console. I genuinely do. Crazy. Some of the things he's done. That steampunk park that he built last year is still up there with amongst one of my favourite parks. I just love the work that he does, and I'm really excited to see what he does next. But yeah, this is great work. Of course, his rock work and foliage is always top dog. Top dog? I hate that saying. Why did I say that? Top work. I just didn't want top notch. That's better. I hate top dog. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, ignore me. Leave me alone. So we have Draco.
The only thing he needs to do is avoid skateboards.
He does. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better now, Dragonborn. You're too old to be going on skateboards, buddy. Don't go on skateboards. You know what happens.
Look at the interior of this building.
It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Look at that station. All the detailing.
In the chat, he said it's less than 3,000 pieces.
Yeah, it wasn't a big piece count, this one. And you've got like kind of the... Well, look, it almost looks like whale bones look. Like a whale rib cage going across the top.
Yeah, that's the pirate piece, isn't it? It is whale bones.
Is that what it's supposed to like kind of represent, Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume so. Because they... Back in like kind of the Vikings, they used a lot of kind of like whale ribs, didn't they, for their buildings and structures and things. Really well done. And the whole building look is just wooden logs. So he hasn't used wall pieces, he's used wooden logs all the way around.
Jeez.
Really well done. But right, off we go. forgot we had 2 laps. I was about to talk. Hey, Possible and Sausage Jet, hope you're both alright. Welfare, what did you think of that, mate?
Fantastic. The only word I got for it. It's fantastic. Yeah, brilliant job.
Really atmospheric. I think that's the perfect word to describe this submission, is atmospheric. You've got obviously the dragon there that sets fire to the lava at the bottom and like it all catches fire. Hey Corvus, hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, really beautiful build, really intricately put together. Everything feels like it has a purpose. Like, kind of, it doesn't feel like there was a single rock or piece of foliage that was willy-nilly placed down. It feels like everything was placed down intentionally for that atmosphere and views as you were going around the ride. Really, really beautiful submission. And I love, like, kind of all this effects that kind of, like, flying around as well.
I didn't even notice the lights coming on and off as the coaster moves.
Yeah.
And they're changing colours. I didn't even notice that before.
Yeah.
Great trigger work.
Yeah, I really like that submission. Excuse me. Oh, off we go again, burping in the middle of the stream again. I'm sorry. I'm drinking too much Fanta, that's why. Just going back to what we were saying last night, Welfare, we're barely halfway through, and already how'd you pick? And I know we've said that multiple times, but how'd you pick? It's impossible. It's impossible. Who built that one? That was Dragonborn McQueen who built that one. Right, so off we go. We have dylanpyra next, which is another PC build. This is the one where I learned where I could walk down the path properly, so the camera work gets better from now. So the description reads, I'm Matty's contest submission, spooky, gentle dragon coaster. As you, the messiah who dwells in this old manor, think back on your long life, the spirit dragon sweeps you away on a journey into your greatest fear, the beyond. Well, that's a bit ominous. So off we go. Oh, I'm boiling. I'm absolutely on fire. I always get hot when I'm doing these live streams, like the nerves.
Yeah, I was the same last night. I was sweating by the end of it. I said to Mrs. Welfare, is it hot in here? She's like, no. I'm like, just drenched.
Mrs. Welfare's called Benefits, for anybody that didn't know.
You need that dudum.
Boom. But really, anyway, going back to this submission. Again, this is one that I looked at, and it's like, how did you fit all of this into the area?
And it's very different from what we've seen so far.
Yeah, really nice building.
It's really good to see that people came up with all these different ideas for this coaster. Because we said this yesterday, it's not the easiest coaster to theme.
No, it's not. No, not at all. And there isn't that many duplicates either, is there really? Like, the vast majority. And like, even like kind of the Asian themed ones, everyone's still taking their own take on it. There you go. Look, I'm walking down the queue properly, look.
Oh, look, you do so good.
Oh, I'm learning. Look at the camera work getting better. I think I did butcher the queue line a little bit inside. I'm sorry, so ignore that, everybody. That was my bad. Look at the little pumpkin patch we've just got just there.
Nice.
We've got a water feature. Love it. Again, with there must have been about 50 water features in this contest. 53 submissions. I think 50 of them had water features.
It's like people know you.
And there you go. I completely butchered the path there, so just completely ignore that. And then you come up down to the station.
I think custom queues next time, mate.
Yeah, I'm never doing queues ever again, I'm telling you. Ever. Hello, Moomin. We have Blanco Royalty joining us. But off we go for a ride. Enjoy, everyone. Everyone's a Moomin fan. Is it me or thee first?
It's you first.
It's me
first.
first.
Go first if you like.
You can go first if you want.
I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to be a lot shorter. I didn't expect it to be going under the ground when you went into the grave. That was fantastic. But yeah, I'm sort of blown away by that because I thought it would just dip in a couple of times to the building and that would be it. I wasn't expecting all the underground stuff. Really atmospheric and yeah, really cool.
It was amazing. It was just telling a story all the way around. I think it was fantastically done using all the trigger work. It's a half dark ride, half outdoor ride, and I think it combined the two really well. You'd got all the set pieces as you were going around. Never easy building interiors, especially with the coaster going around, getting all that timed. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. And using the Dragon Coaster for something like that to like kind of make it half dark, half outdoor with all the triggered effects. Yeah, really well done. A beautiful submission. Really, really enjoyed that. Right, off we go. Flooded time. It's Flooded Tombs. Here we go. Right, so we've got 5 left for the evening. Hello, Jessica. Hope you're well. Right, off we go. This one's terrible. I'm going to pre-warn you now. This is the worst one of the entire contest. All right? You know it. You know it's going to be terrible.
Do we refer to him as the reigning champion? Like the defending, undisputed champion.
Oh, he's not Brock Lesnar. Like the reigning, defending, undisputed champion, Flooded Tombs, who wins everything. I tell you, he's got his work cut out this contest. He has got his work cut out, but he has come in with a very, very strong submission. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Flooded, you need to give everyone else a chance, mate.
He's just rude. Just sit out contests, please. He said he was desperate for the T-shirt. He was desperate for the T-shirt, that's why. I mean, there's not a lot we can say. The footage is speaking for itself right here. We can sit and gush over it all we want, but yeah.
I think I should design Flooded his own T-shirt as bribery to give everyone else a chance.
We should do a T-shirt for second place.
Right. Flooded, I'm good and I know it.
I'm flooded and I know it. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, joking aside, just immaculate work once again from Flooded. Just so well put together. Of course, we've got all the backstage area as well, like he always does, thinking of the realism. He's got all the supporting for the dragon back there. Yeah, great job.
He's how he manages to mix that realism with like the craziness that he does, like with that dragon, is just it's top tier. It's possibly the best on console.
I've said it before, and I'll most likely say it again. I believe that Flooded and Alberus are the two benchmarks on console, and I believe if you gave them to a PC, I think they would be rivaling Beartastic, Galcian, BTH, them people for like kind of these super mega parks with what they do. I rate them that highly. I mean, this is just fantastic. But saying that, Flooded has got some stiff competition this one. This is amazing, but there's lots and lots of other amazing submissions this one. There are so many good ones. It's not a slam dunk by any stretch of the imagination. Is this a slam dunk? There's so many good submissions we've already seen. There's so many still to come. Oh, I love this queue line.
It's definitely a tough one, but yeah, this is great.
He really wants that T-shirt, doesn't he? He really
Yeah.
wants the T-shirt. Just the
I think I
architectural
do need to
design.
come up with a design for him.
Yeah, his architecture and everything he ever does is just so well. His realism, yeah, just fantastic. But right, let's go for a ride, shall we? Oh, sorry, go on. Just before we go for a ride.
No, all I was going to say, it's so well thought out, and nothing gets put there without a purpose.
No.
It's just fantastic.
Yeah. Good read. Shall we go for a ride?
Let's go.
Let's do it. World class. Absolutely.
God tier.
God tier. That's it.
God
Contest's
tier.
over. Flooded's won.
Yeah.
Let's send him the T-shirt. Thank you ever so much for taking part, everybody. Yeah, just amazing, Flooded. You always deliver. You always deliver, and everything you ever create is just pure gold. Sensational work once again. The theming, everything. Everything was perfect. Yeah.
The pacing through that dark ride section was just chef's kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah. Amazing submission.
I think the next competition we have to put a rule in that Flooded can only build with one hand. The other one has to be tied behind his back.
Or it should build blindfolded.
Blindfolded, yeah.
Yeah. Flooded has to build blindfolded. But yeah, amazing work, mate. Again, you know how big a fan I am of your work, and it's stuff like this that is the reason why. Absolutely sensational. Great job. Really enjoyed
it's
it.
how he does it so consistently. He doesn't slip. It's always at that very high level. Yeah, it's just amazing.
Yeah. Oh, make him a judge. There you go. Problem solved. That's a good idea. Might do that. And do you want to know the kicker? Do you want to know what makes this even worse? He wasn't going to enter this contest, and then when he decided to, he'd only got a couple of weeks to do it. I think he did this in a week.
Crazy.
Yeah. So somebody's car alarm is going off outside my house. Right, there we go. Fuero, you've got to follow that, bud. No pressure, mate. So we move on to a PC submission. So the description reads, for the Matty contest, first time doing an Asian theme, enjoy. So, off we go. We've only got 4 left already. We've ploughed through these tonight.
Tonight has flown by.
I know, right? It's so much fun. That's what it says. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh.
Mystic just said, out of curiosity, Flooded wants to build an ATM for me. I'm sure everyone's asking.
Oh, I tell you what I'll do after this contest is I'll hide the chat and then put it back on again, because it's just coming up to the hour mark and that's when it messes up. But yeah, we've got another Asian theme, this time a little bit outside, and again a really beautiful submission. I know all that rock work there is on the outside, but it is still within the rules. He built within the thing, so before anyone says that's on the outside, it wasn't. It was within the border. I did check, so don't worry. But
really love what he's done with the walls at the back there. That's very different. You don't see that very often.
no, and look at that waterfall right there, just with the foliage going around. That's beautiful.
It's a beautiful centerpiece building as well. It's off like the grid kind of thing. Yeah, it's lovely.
Great use of foliage around there. We've got the pink trees. So, of course, then pink trees are custom because we don't have pink Asian-themed trees in the game, so they're all custom. But here we go. Let's have a walk down the queue path. This was a nice, easy queue path to place. Oh, just wait until we get to... Sorry, go on.
The walls are custom built, aren't they?
They are.
You can see that they used...
Yeah. Yeah, custom.
I don't know why I'm pointing at my screen. No one can see me pointing at the screen.
I know what you meant. It's fine. I felt what you were saying. It was okay. We all knew what you meant. It's all good. Oh, I'm not sure. I think I zoomed my mouse out by mistake. How's the ATM contest going? Yeah, really well, Jessica. It's going really well. I think we've had about 14 people submit already. Love that waterfall. Yeah, the ATM contest has been live for 51 hours, and we've had about 14 people submit already, which is crazy. So we have Draco, or Drago. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we go for the ride, just water feature. Sorry, I've got to admire the water. Look at that. How good is that? I love it. No, I'm okay now. I'm happy now. Let's go for a ride.
Such an easy man to please.
Enjoy, everybody. Jan, please don't say things like that when I'm having a drink, mate. I very almost spat that everywhere. Welfare, you can go first this time, mate.
You're laughing at Anthony, aren't you? I saw that. I think you'd be laughing. That was a beautiful ride. Like going through all the foliage and stuff was really beautiful. Mm-hmm. You've gone, haven't you?
I've gone. I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm back. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, beautiful work. It was really nice.
Yeah, I mean, given the fact that Fuero said this is the first time building Asian. I think you should really kind of like build an entire Asian themed park just off this alone. If this was like kind of sent as a like a foundation, like kind of this is my idea, this is the tester, should I then build a park from this? Do you think like I'm onto something? I would say yeah, 100%. I think it was beautifully done. I think you nailed the aesthetic, the look, the feel of the Asian theme. I think with the use of the foliage that you'd done, I think it was brilliant. I think it was really, really beautiful submission. And yeah, given the fact that that's first time building Asian, great job.
Yeah. The atmosphere and stuff was perfect. Like just the way that it was quite simple but beautiful.
Yeah, we're down to 3. We are down to 3. So we have Green J Bird 13 next. So the description reads: my submission for the Dragon Kitty Shall we try that again?
You need to put your false teeth back in properly, don't you?
Don't know what's going on. I'm telling you, I'm having a beer after this. My submission for the Dragon Kitty Coaster contest, titled Lost Dragon. Placement and pathing guide included at the front entrance. Best enjoyed looking forward in car 1. Right, let's do it. I love the fact that in alphabetical order we had Green J Bird and I Am Possible next to each other.
The way it should be.
The way it should be. They're always together. Literally can't separate them. Look at this. Look at that custom sign. I know I go back and have a look at it, but look at that.
That's brilliant. It's fantastic. Hold on, if you pause it. The sign there, welcome recruits.
Oh, hang on. I look at that. Yeah, I'll look at that in a minute.
Okay.
When we walk up the queue, I actually read all of that. Look at all the glass.
The glass window, yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah, using the gem
Just
pieces. Great minds, mate.
And
Great minds.
using the Christmas pieces on the top of the spire. Really nice touch.
This one's got an entire story, and I love the story.
Oh, as the music kicks in.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
many triggers on this.
This is another beautiful one.
It's what you were saying last night, Welfare. You were saying as we kind of like see these contests keep going on, and like we see creations from the same people, we're just seeing people evolve every single time, and it's like people like kind of up themselves with every submission they ever do. It's like you could just see the progression of people every single time. It's like every time I see one of I Am Possible or Green Jays or anybody else who's taking part, Chen last night, every time I see them I think that is better than their last submission that they did, and they've improved once again. And yeah, it's just amazing.
It's like community as a whole think, oh, it's not going to get better than this. Everyone's reached their peak now, and then literally everyone together goes, yeah, hold my beer.
Yeah,
wait for the next competition. Look at what we can do.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I've been saying it for ages. The console guys can run with the PC guys now. I've been saying it for ages. But right, welcome recruits. Hang on, I need to go back a bit just so I can see because the chat was blocking it. Welcome recruits. A lost baby dragon was found near the castle. Its mama can't be too far away. Assist the knights by guiding the lost dragon back to its home roost.
Ah.
So we've got the height check. Are you high enough, Welfare? You tall enough?
Just about.
This was probably one of my favourite queue lines from the entire contest, how it kind of comes underneath the station. We've got the dragon there with the dragon poop in the background.
Big steaming pile of poop.
That's one big pile of poop.
The windows are beautiful.
You've got the knights that are guarding the realm kind of thing. Look at that waterfall in the background. Yeah, it's great theming.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. The queue line is amazing.
Brilliant, so
Like,
interactive.
You wouldn't mind waiting in a long queue with that, would you?
No, not at all. And then this station is awesome.
Oh, wow.
I was just about to say, but Linda typed it as well. So vibrant, yeah. And then look at this window up here, like using a mixture of the gem pieces, but recolouring them. Just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Really vibrant, really colourful, quite playful, but really highly detailed. And then we've got a transfer track back over here that goes through the doors. My phone's going nuts.
Put everything in the transfer track.
Yeah,
Nice
loads,
touches there.
Loads of touches of realism. And then the track goes down and connects down at the bottom. Yeah, really nice touches of realism in there. Sorry,
I'm really looking forward to the ride on this.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a really good one. So off we go. Enjoy. Coming to you first this time. What do you think of that, mate?
I really like that. That's one of my favourites. It's what you expect from like Green Jay with the trigger work and everything. Yeah, it's beautiful. I really like the end with the sound effects and the little love hearts and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
nice
great.
little story,
It's
isn't
so
it?
good. Yeah.
I had to hang around here to see it again. Go off.
Yeah.
Green Jay and I Am Possible are the masters of triggers. aren't they? They're both so good with their trigger work, and just again, just exemplary work from them. I think ever since Green Jay and Iron Possible both burst onto the scene about 12 months ago, I think they've always been ones to watch in contests. They've always been dark horses. It's like they come along quite quiet and then just blow you away with their submissions. Just fantastic. Yeah, really, really nicely done. Great theming. Again, like I've said with so many other submissions, the use of foliage and rock work. I think that's one thing throughout this entire contest that's really blown me away, is how people have been able to use the foliage and the rock work to bring all these submissions to life. And yeah, just another fantastic build once again.
They're two of my favourite builders as well, because everything they do is always fun.
Oh, thank you ever so much, C8. Take care. So we move on to Green Jay Bird's partner, I Am Possible 13, and we've got a very big departure from the fantasy dragon theme and something completely different this time. Hang on, I'll pause it there because I haven't read the description. So the description reads, "Howdy, Iron Gamers. Enjoy your visit here at Hideaway Hotel. See me, hide me signs." I don't need to read any of that. So there we go. So something very different. Something very different for I Am Possible as well, actually. Something quite out of his comfort zone, I think. Normally, he's the one that goes with, like, kind of the dragons and the fairy tales and the foliage and all that kind of stuff. But I think he's really kind of, like, veered away from his norm with this and gone for a big Western build.
Yeah, but not just using the Western pieces. I can see loads of, like, the spooky pieces and that kind of stuff in there. That's... The walls are off-grid. That's the floor pieces that you're building for the...
Yeah. I like the little Easter egg there. I have no idea. I didn't want to know. We've got some little pinatas just to the side over there. We've got an Undertaker's for the mine shuttle tours. Hideaway Hotel, ammo and powder, and the sheriff. Just really highly detailed, all this front building here. And then as we come down into the entrance...
That's a great building, isn't it?
Really, really good. And then like the exit comes right over there. And there was like so many little things in this submission as well, like kind of so many little hidey holes, like kind of things that you could quite easily miss. And I was quite pleased that I went and checked in some different areas. Like kind of, I'm always checking behind doors, and I'm glad that I did with this one because there were things like hidden away.
Love how they've made the chandeliers by just rotating the wall lights.
Didn't even notice that
chandelier.
Yep, I didn't even notice that. And then using the Ghostbusters piece on the roof there, and then just using some smoke coming through. And that was a really nice
using
effect.
the fence for like the banister, the hand railing. That's a fence piece.
And then the portcullis pushed against the side of the wall to give that added extra
really
effect.
Cool effect.
So Dragonborn Mining Company, providing shuttle rides since 1849, created by I Am Possible. So, Shanghai Kelly, pub at the exit. Now, I don't think we went straight on the ride. I think I went for a little bit of an explore before we went on the ride. And I'm glad that I did, because there were some little things kind of like dotted around. So I'm glad that I did.
Did you go on a Hobbit adventure?
I did. I'm going on an adventure. So we've got a little backstage area just down here. And then all underneath the transfer track, we've got all this backstage area underneath.
Oh, nice.
Quite easily missable.
Yeah.
Well, we've got the Ghostbusters pieces on the wall there. Look how much detail there is inside here. And then we've got two doors here. So the left one would take us out to the front. So that actually takes us out to the front of the submission. And then this one brings us back to the queue line where we were earlier on.
And you can't help yourself but go through the door, can you?
No, of course not. Of course not. And then, of course, the station itself, really nicely done. Yeah, great detailing all inside here. So, let's go for a ride. Enjoy, everyone.
ab allotens.
I pressed the wrong button. Where to even begin with that?
You took the words out of my mouth. I was just like, I don't even know where to start with that.
There was so much going on. There were so many triggered effects. Sensory overload. Yeah, Jan, completely agree. There was so much happening with that ride. There was so many triggered effects all the way around. It felt like an I Am Possible submission with the amount of trigger work and everything that was going on. But then in the same breath, like we were saying at the start, it's something completely outside of his comfort zone in the fact that it's all Western theme. It is and isn't his style kind of thing. And it's just fantastic. There was so much going on. You could spend a good half an hour in this ride, taking it all apart, looking at everything, looking at all the triggered effects that are going on. There was multiple different areas of that ride as it was going around. So you got like a water area. Oh, thank you ever so much, Jessica. Take care. Yeah, there was so much happening. I loved it. What a submission. I mean, I was going to say Dragon Welfare even, sorry. Forgot your name, mate, sorry.
I was thinking going around it that I've got to download this just to spend more time in there because there was so much going on. I was just blown away by how good that was.
Yeah,
so
amazing.
That is on one of the many on my list now to spend some time with, like looking at, because I didn't look at anything before because I didn't want to see them. But yeah, I think my week's gonna be spent looking at everyone's submissions.
So we've established that the top 5 now consists of about 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we need to just put people in a room and let them fight to the death. I think that's the only way we're going to decide.
I don't know how we're going to do it. I really don't know how people are going to choose. But we move on to our final submission of the night. So we have Icicles. We've had Lauren in the chat all night. So thank you ever so much for being here, Lauren. One of them quiet lurkers. There you go. Oh, no, it's fine. Don't worry. You're absolutely fine. So the final submission of the night, Icicles. Oh, I didn't read the description. So the description reads... Lost Dragon Isle-themed coaster, my first ever uploaded blueprint. First ever, wow. This is an almost complete coaster, but will be updated with some more wall decorations. Well, given the fact that this is your first ever submission, that's incredible. So, well done. And thank you for making this your first thing in Planet Coaster, is entering one of my contests. So, yeah, thank you ever so much. So... yeah, really nice little submission here. I love how you've built it all indoors. You've got clouds going around the outside, so she's built it all inside and then put clouds dotted around, look.
Really nice touch.
Yeah, we've got a waterfall at the background. Hang on. Ah. And the whole thing is one giant water feature, look. So it's kind of like effectively going all around water. I love it. It's like Lauren knows that I like water or something. It's weird, that. What's going on with my phone? My phone is going absolutely crazy tonight.
Nice choice about the colour palette as well. With the changing of the colours of the walls and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, the first thing she built, Silex. Yeah, but we're hopping straight on the ride. So there wasn't actually much to like kind of look at because it was all inside. I couldn't really kind of like go around the outside and have a look. Oh, thank you ever so much, Possible. Have fun at work, buddy. So yeah, so we're kind of like hopping straight on the ride here. So there wasn't really any messing around. So straight onto the ride. We have the final coaster of the entire night. Let's do it. Enjoy, everybody. Oh, thanks ever so much, Eastleigh. That means a lot. Thank you, mate. Welcome. I'm going to go first on this one, if that's all right.
Of course.
Let's take into account here that this was a first ever blueprint that was done. I think that was sensational for first ever blueprint. I think that's 10 times better than what most people can do in their first submissions, their first entries. And the actual coaster itself was brilliant. For one of your first coasters, that was fantastic. It was really, really smooth. You've even got triggered effects that were going on in there as you were going around. So your first submission, your first blueprint, and you're playing around with triggered effects. Yeah, just fantastic. I think the coaster was really smooth, had some great elements, kept up a great momentum all the way around. Really, really well done. What did you think, Welfare? I'm just going to go back because the video's about to end. So
I was sitting there nodding my head to everything you said there. For a first attempt, give yourself a pat on the back because great job. I can't wait to see what you do next. If you carry on like this, you'll be up there with the best of them, like building.
Yeah, definitely. Without a doubt.
For a first attempt, really great job.
Better than what I was building.
Dreadful. Yeah,
same. Yeah, definitely.
I think I was playing for about 9 months before I even submitted anything for anyone to look at.
Yeah, really, really well done, Icicles. Great, great job. And there we go, mate. There is another 13 submissions for tonight. So what have we had tonight? So we had Chrissy82, CMilesKC, Coaster Games, Dance Theme Park, Deathfearsnone, DisDad TV, Dragonborn McQueen, dylanpyra, Flooded Tombs, Fuero, Green J Bird, I Am Possible, and Icicles. So what's that? 26. That's 26 down, 27 to go. So we're not even quite halfway yet, mate. Not even halfway.
And I know we've said it a million times. Madness. The level that everyone's building to for this is just phenomenal.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
I don't know how people are gonna. I don't know how people are gonna vote. I genuinely don't. So tomorrow evening we're gonna start things off with I'm a Cook Lalawell, Kiara, King of Oversteer, Linda, Lippercack, Lucifer 93666. Apparently I said his name wrong on the description. It's down as 66 now, so too late. Mad Cadder, Marky McFly, Mino Snapolian 83, Mossy, Murray de Blob, Muscurdledy, and oh my days, and Mr. BNT Man. So yeah, another 13 to go tomorrow, followed by 14 on Tuesday.
I think some of these people just create names to try and trip you up.
I swear to God they do. I swear down that they do. No, Eastleigh, I'm afraid this contest is over, I'm afraid. But we are running an ATM contest. If somebody wouldn't mind just linking the Discord link in the chat right now, just as we're giving our closing thoughts. If you join the Discord, Eastleigh, we're running a ATM contest at the moment. So, Welfare, what are your thoughts on this evening then? Final closing thoughts.
Again, it's stepping up another level, isn't it? Every night, I can't believe like some of the things we saw tonight, last night was just, yeah, it's so good. It's really representative of how the community, and you'd expect PC traditionally to be better, but the console people have come out swinging.
Haven't they just? Haven't they just? I don't know what console's going to win this. I genuinely don't know.
It's really nice to see people that haven't entered competitions before entering this competition that gives us the over 50 submissions.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to see those amount of people entering every time, because it only makes the community stronger.
Yeah.
And it makes everyone steps up their game, because everyone wants to get to those Albris and flooded levels. Yeah,
I mean, people like Lauren, Icicles. I mean, Lauren, you're somebody who I'm not familiar with. I'd never heard your name. I mean, this is the first time I've ever spoken to you this evening in the chat tonight. So, like, kind of for people like that, CoasterGaming, who we were looking at earlier on, that's another new name. There were so many new names in this contest that I'd never heard of. But then there was also some of the PC guys that were coming over, like Fuero, DisDad TV, Deathfearsnone. People like kind of who've hopped over from the PC, some of the bigger names that have kind of like started coming over and taking part. So yeah, it's just amazing. But yeah, great job everybody. I can't wait for tomorrow. Can't wait for tomorrow. We've got another. We've got 2 more nights, 27 more submissions to go. So thank you ever so much, everybody who's joined this stream tonight. You've actually made this one of the most successful live streams I've ever done, ever. We had, I think it was 53. I think at one point it was either 53 or 54. One of the two, something like that, which is the most I've ever had in a live stream. So thank you ever so much for all the support, everybody. Make sure to leave a like on the video, and I will be back with Welfare tomorrow evening, same time, 8 o'clock, with the next 13. So say goodbye, Welfare. Thank you ever so much, buddy.
Good night, everyone.
Take care, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow and speak to you all in the Discord very shortly. Bye.